Hello, EveryDF, and welcome to week 10 of the NDBL Season 3. We are at the end of the season, and for our final week, we are going up against Coach Gub and the FC Volcarona. This is not an important match. I'm not going to say important. Like, it's important in the essence that all Draft League matches are important, like just having fun and all of that stuff. But it's kind of an important match specifically for me, not really for the whole positioning of the league. We have been knocked out of the tournament. We are not making it to playoffs no matter what happens this match, and Gub is definitely making it to playoffs no matter what happens this match. I don't know if like different things of this match could affect other people getting in playoffs, but just in case, I am going to be trying my absolute hardest to win, because I feel like it's only fair if I do everything in my power to because if somebody else relies on me winning this match to get into playoffs, it's only fair that I do everything I can for them. So that's what I'm going to do. But anyway, Gub was, in fact, the first ever person who we fought in the NDBL. All the way back in Season 1, Week 1, your Florida Flygons went up against the FC Volcarona, and we, as you can probably guess, lost. But that was our first match. That was the beginning of this incredible journey that I've really enjoyed. I think coming up on a year now, maybe less than a year, I'm not quite sure. But don't worry about that. Yeah. So it'll be nice to see if we've improved, if we can do a little bit better. I'm pretty sure we were either 6-0'd or 5-0'd. I'm relatively sure it was 6-0'd, either Weavile. I remember I titled the video, Never Let Your Opponent Swords Dance. Because they swords danced and then they swept. They don't have a Weavile this time, as you can see from their team. But we're going to do our best to see if we can take them out this time. I don't love our odds because they are 8-1. They've only lost one match this entire season. We've lost 6. Yeah, but it's not the end of the season for us. Even though this is the last week of the regular season and we're not making it to playoffs, the incredible moderators of the NDBL League have set up a losers bracket. And so it's a 16-team league. The top 8, of course, going to playoffs, battle for glory and all of that. But the bottom 8 are going to be in the losers bracket, and it'll be, like playoffs, a knockout tournament, so there'll be, I think, quarterfinals, semifinals, and finals. Yeah. And whoever wins that gets first pick next season, and you know what? I'm going to do our best to see if we can get first pick, because that would be great. Anyway, yeah, I'm not going to blabber on. I'm going to try to get into the match quite quickly. They have a very scary team. As you can see from the right side of the team, first of all, the first thing that just catches my eye is Mega Sizzle. Of course, we have Sizzle ourselves. Scarlet the Sizzle, who's been a great member of the team this season, has not shown up this week. Just because they haven't shown up, though, doesn't mean that we're not going to be thinking of them as we destroy their Sizzle. Also, they have a Mew. Mew is, I used to think it was the best Pokemon in Draft League because it's incredibly versatile. It's got 100 in every stat, so it can play like bulky, speedy, sweeper, setup, whatever. It's Psychic type, so that's really the main area that we need to focus on. Like, hurting a Psychic type is always great. Quite a few of our Pokemon are a bit weak to Psychic. We did bring 2 Poison types and a Fighting type. However, a lot of them also have ways to deal with Mew. I'm not too worried about Mew as a Pokemon. Like, it's not usually used as an offensive threat, especially with the rest of the team working quite well offensively. They have Togekiss. Togekiss is a really solid. I mean, not solid. It's incredible. It's famous for using like para hacks with It has the Swing Grace ability, so its chances of flinches have increased. And also it gets access to things like Thunder Wave, so it can really just make it so it's almost impossible to move. Swampert is a deceptively deadly Pokemon in Draft League. You kind of assume that the starters aren't too big a threat unless you're looking at something like Megas, but just regular Swampert can actually do quite a lot of damage. Water Ground, of course, so it's only got that Grass type weakness, so I have brought Mons to deal with that, because I'm pretty sure Swampert's going to be quite a bit of a threat. Zarude, we had Zarude in the ISL, so that was cool. Zarude, Dark Grass, can hit quite hard, has access to jungle healing, so you can't really focus on just burning or toxicking it, but has that 4 times weakness to Bug, quite a few other weaknesses, so I'm not too worried about that. Talonflame, one of my favourite Pokemon ever. I adore Talonflame. Incredibly fast, hits incredibly hard. kind of a threat, just like under any circumstances. They have Rotom Frost. Rotom Frost is a not too worrying Pokemon. It's got that levitate ability, so I couldn't bring like Earthquake or Stomping Tantrum on T-Chicken because it's their only real ground type wings apart from a Gengar, who we'll get onto in a second. This thing is good at like defogging. Most of their mons are defoggers, so I don't think they're going to be bringing their own hazards because setting up hazards and then defogging them away just isn't fun. It's just annoying. They have Druddigon. Druddigon is their dragon type. Of course, it hits really hard. It's a very solid dragon type. It's not the best in the world. It's quite slow. Dracovish definitely outclasses it in a lot of ways. We have Outrage and Dracovish, so I'm not too worried about Druddigon. Gengar, another solid Pokemon, can hit quite hard with Ghost and Poison type stab. Also got that immunity to fighting and normal type attacks. However, it does not have Levitate anymore, so ground type moves are kind of a threat. We didn't bring any ground type moves, but I did bring like dark type moves and okay, I really just bought the dark type moves. I'm not too worried about Gengar, really. I think we have ways to work around it. Hariyama, I don't know too much about Hariyama. I'm pretty sure it's just bulky offensive mon, really. And finally, Blissey, of course, is a tank, can take so many hits the whole time. It's going to be very difficult to deal with Blissey. Now, firstly, onto our team. We are running, first of all, Tango. Tango's, like, late season Tangos become very useful. They have a pretty solid weakness to fire with Mega Scizor, Zarude, Rotom Frost, and all of that. With heavy duty boots, if they do want to set up hazards, we won't need to worry about them, and we have Corrosion, so we can Toxic anything. We're running Fire Blast, Sludge Bomb, Toxic, Nasty Plot, because setting up Nasty Plots, we can do a lot of damage. For our EVs, we are running max special attack and max speed with a little bit into special defense, so this thing can move very fast and do a lot of damage. The only ones that even get close to outspeeding it are Zarude and Talonflame, unless something else is Scarf. But if it's not, we outspeed everything else on their team. Vokdar, missed out part of the name. Destroyer of Worlds. That's what DOW stands for. Running Focus Sash as we normally do. I was going to run Choice Scarf, but we ran Choice Items on 3 of our other mons, so I felt like running 4 Choice Items, that's a bit of a stretch. We've got Focus Sash with Shield Dust. Shield Dust isn't too important. Moonblast, Bug Buzz, Quiver Dance, and Stun Spore. I'm not running Sticky Webs because they have so many hazard removals. They have Scizor, Mew, Togekiss, Talonflame, Rotom, 5 different hazard removers. Also, Mew and Rotom are their Z users. Setting up a Quiver Dance if they don't set up hazards, and then hopefully sweeping with Moonblast and Bug Buzz could be great and a very ideal situation. Not much on their team can deal with that apart from possibly Mega Scizor with Bullet Punch, who can deal with Rubombi quite well like that. I'm not going to run him. I'm running Sunspore instead because we move so fast, and this can like theoretically paralyze anything. There's definitely some speed control on the team, especially for some of our other mons, could be great. We've got Mascot here. Mascot, the Raichu, hasn't come too many weeks, but it's coming this week. Grass Knot is our main thing because the obvious switching against this thing is Swampert. I'm also running Hidden Power Ice for Zarude and Togekiss. Well, not Togekiss. If Togekiss comes in, we're going to hit it with a Thunder. Volt Switch there to get us in and out of situations quite quickly. So a great situation because running Choice Scarf, we're incredibly fast. They try to switch in that Swampert on us, and we just Grass Knot it into the next generation of Pokemon. Again, max speed, max special attack. For all 3 of our mons so far. Frank here. Frank has come every single week. I think they're the only mon that came every single week, but you know what? You love to see it. I love Frank. Definitely, we didn't do the best this season, but I had a lot of fun with Frank. Choice Scarf with Strong Draw, running Fisher's Friend as per usual. This is our main thing. We might run Leech Life against maybe Mew. Outrage against the Druddigon possibly, and Crunch is there for the Gengar, and again the Mew, but most of the damage is going to be through Fisher's Rend. And we're running max attack, max speed with +4 special defense. Choice Scarf means we do manage to outspeed quite a bit of their team, because that puts our base speed at a little over it's over 273. It's more than 273. So we outspeed quite a few of the members of the team who aren't scarfed. I think including Togekiss, which is great, because Togekiss isn't normally Choice Scarf. Next up is Portobello with the Amoonguss. Black Sludge with Regenerator. I'm running Giga Drain, Sludge Bomb, Toxic, and Substitute. Like, we're running quite a fast team. Of course, we've got 2 Scarf members and Rabombi and Salazzle, so I want to like slow down a bit and have like a very bulky Mon here. I don't see them running Trick Room, but it's definitely a possibility with that Swampert and Mew. So at least we'll have something that can at least, because while Portobello can't do much against Mew, it can absolutely like send Swampert. Swampert cannot do anything against Portobello. We're running 432 in HP with Black Sludge, because Black Sludge restores 1/16th, and this basically means it will restore the most possible HP, because 432 is divisible by 16, if you didn't know. Special defense 252. Like, this thing is meant to be, actually maybe it should be no, yeah, because mainly we're going to be up against things like Mew, and honestly we're going to need to like a lot of special defense to take that. Finally, our kill leader with 9 kills so far in the season, T-Chicken, the Galarian Zapdos. Another choice item, choice banned this week. Its only abilities are defined, I should know that. Max attack, max speed, with close combat, Brave Bird, U-turn, and Blaze Kick. Close combat is there for the Zarude and Rotom and Blissey. Brave Bird is there for the, again, Zarude, Hariyama, it's okay against Swampert and Mew. U-turn is there for Mew and just momentum, and finally Blaze Kick is there specifically for that Scizor. Because we definitely outspeed Scizor, and Bullet Punch is not going to do too much to us, I really want to be able to say, actually I'm not even going to say it now. I'm not going to say it now. It's a quote from a movie. Debatably my favorite movie ever. But we'll save it in case we get the chance. Okay, so anyway, that's going to be our team for this week of the NDBL. Thank you all for watching the team builder. If you did, let's go ahead and hop into the match, and I will see you there. Okay, here we go. Final battle of the regular season. I'm going to do my absolute best. I am going to go quickly, like, put it in the show and group chat. I will tell you what I'm taking. We haven't battled since week 1, season 1. My powers have doubled since then, so I'm going to get 5-0'd by you instead of 6-0'd. It's very funny. It's highbrow comedy. Anyway, that team that they brought: Talonflame, Scizor, Druddigon, Blissey, Mew, and Togekiss. So there's no Rotom, which I wasn't too worried about. A lot of the things I was worried about, of course, came. The Mew, of course, is quite a big threat. I think T-Chicken does very well here. Like, very, very, very well here. We outspeed most of the team bar that Talonflame. So I'm very finally just leading T-Chicken. We could also lead Raichu. Without the Swampert, which is great, Raichu is not as important for the team. Ironically, Raichu was our Swampert check. Portobello also is not as important, as most of their team messes Portobello up, so I'm very happy to use that thing as a sack instead. T-Chicken definitely seems like a solid lead here. I don't really have any other set leads. We can U-turn out of pretty much any situation apart from a Talonflame, which we'll have to hard swap against. What are they going to lead with? They lead with a Blissey. That's great. That's good to hear. You love to see it. I'm going to go straight for close combat. I do not see a reason not to. Yeah, close combat annihilates this thing. Nothing on the team actually wants to take close combat from the Togekiss. Yeah, I'm just in close combat here. Okay, they're gonna get protect off. So they see that I'm gonna close combat here. I'm fine with close combating straight into the Togekiss, honestly. Like, how much are we gonna do to a Togekiss? Like a nasty plot set. We're gonna do like 20%, and we'll get to see if it's leftovers or not. Yeah. Okay, 25%. So it's not totally bulky, and it's not leftovers. Good to know. Okay, so it's not that bulky. Focus on like a defog set. Yeah, that seems closer to what you'd get. They might go for like a Thunder Wave here. I might want to go Raichu. Yeah, they don't not do much to Raichu, and Thunder just annihilates. Wow, that's did quite a lot. We know we're faster than this thing though. Yeah. Yeah, we know we're definitely faster. I'm just gonna Thunder. Because something's gonna get thundered. It might knock out, depending on how specially bulky this thing is. Okay, we're gonna get to Thunder this Blissey. We're just gonna straight up miss. Neat. Okay. I'm gonna go into Portobello to try to get a Toxic off. Portobello's best chance here is to destroy Blissey. Nothing on the team is immune to Toxic apart from that. I shouldn't have said that because Sizzle exists. Let me knock on Mega Sizzle quickly. Sizzle, Mega, Sword Dance. What's your ability? Your ability is still Technician. That sucks. Okay. Up against Mungus, Portobello. Yeah, this Sizzle just destroys us. I'm gonna Toxic nonetheless. Okay, I'm gonna get to poison this thing. And it is not, it's very clear this thing is going into Togekiss next. So I'm gonna go into Mascot. They go into Talonflame. Interesting. Talonflame Swords Dance versus Raichu Mascot. This thing is Swords Dance set we outspeed. So I'm just gonna go for Thunder. Okay, I'm gonna get to Thunder the Blissey and it's gonna land. And I'm gonna get a Para. That's cool with me. So this thing is Natural Cure, so we can't really do anything against it, which kind of sucks. And it's just gonna use Wish. Okay. I might go into Volcar Destroyer of Worlds and try to like, because they're probably gonna switch out here. What's their switch into us? Portobello can come in quite easily here. Tango can. This thing would be great to set up against, in case it wants to Wish or something. Going into Volcar. And we're gonna get full power. That's great for us. Okay, I'm gonna Equidance. I'm sorry, that is a bit of hacks in our favor. I'm just gonna Equidance, yeah. What can Volcar do against Talonflame? Bombi, Volcar, Destroyer of Worlds. If we are +1 special attack. What does Equidance raise? Raises our special defense as well. Do I want to try to stun sword the Talonflame? Oh, their paralysis is going to be cured. We're going to get Equidance, and we are now Equidanced up against a Sizzle. We know it's Mega. I'd love to stun sport this thing. I'm going to just go for it. Bullet Punch, we take that with Sash. Land. Okay, so this thing's going to be very slow now. Cool. Do we just sack off this thing? because it's not that useful anymore. How much can we do to it? Moonbath has like 27% sizzle. We don't really have much to deal with the Judagon. I could Bug Buzz, try to lower its special defense. Yeah, I'll Bug Buzz and then we can go into Tango later. Oh, they get a Bullet Punch roll. Cool. Okay, so Tango is definitely a good choice now. Because they don't really like anything up against it. Okay, I think we just Fire Blast here. There are things on their team that want to take it, but... well, not want to, but can. We don't really have anything with knockoff, which kind of sucks. Yeah, I'm gonna get Fire Blast this Blissey. Let's see how bulky it is. I don't know what I expected. Like, oh, let's see how bulky this Blissey is. It's gonna be incredibly bulky. Head in the game. Okay, I'm gonna go into Portobello. This thing can't do anything against Portobello. Okay, it's gonna start doing that. So, did I set up a sub? I think so. Yeah, they're gonna set up Wish. I get my sub up. I think they're gonna switch out, so I'm gonna Toxic something. Or do I try to, if they go into Sizzle, Toxic obviously isn't gonna do anything. I'm gonna try. Because does Wish heal, status ailments? I guess we're gonna find out if they go into Sizzle. They go into Talonflame, and this thing is Toxic. So it suddenly has a timer on it. And I'm just going to Sludge Bomb this thing. Talonflame, like a Swords Lance set, against Amoonguss. Sludge Bomb is like 37%. If this thing wants to set up Swords Lances, we have Dracovish. Oh, they have dual Wing Beat. That's a lot of damage. That's also a lot of damage right there. Okay, who's not valuable anymore? So this is a huge hit on Talonflame. I'm just checking their stats. Like, we're starting to like whittle down their team here. Frank's still ready. Do we sack off Mascot here? Mascot's still good against the Togekiss though. I mean, Portobello isn't that important. And there's a chance your Wing Beat could miss. So I'm gonna go for the Sludge Bomb. Nope, they do land it. So we do not know how fast this thing is. 525 speed. So, Talonflame with Choice Scarf. Has 544 speed against 525. So if it's Choice Scarf, it's faster than everything on our team. I'm going to go into Mascot as our best chance to have speed because I think this thing just goes down now. I'm going to try to get a Thunder off. Oh, actually I'm going to Volt Switch. Yeah, I'm going to Volt Switch here. Hopefully this thing isn't Choice Scarf. Is it going to be Choice Scarf? It is not Choice Scarf, that's good. Not 6-0 this time. Let's go. Okay, so Talonflame is really good against T-Chicken. It was one of their best ways to deal with T-Chicken. We need to be very careful about who we send out next here. Honestly, that Blissey's a huge threat still. We have T-Chicken. So right now, I think our whole team, 409 space speed. I think we outspeed their entire team with Frank. We do, which is great. I don't think we're going to Frank quite yet. No matter how much I desperately want to. And start firing off Fisher's Friends. Like, how much does Fisher's Friend do against Blissey? That's the question that we really should be asking. Fisher's Friend does 96% to a Blissey. And that Blissey's at 90%. So we should knock it out. If it's max HP, max defense, Yeah. How much is Fisher's Own due to a Togekiss? Like a defogging set. Annihilates Togekiss. I'm just gonna go into Frank here. Because not much of their team wants to fight Frank right now. Frank's a very big threat, and I think sending it out right now is a good play, personally. Because Frank's ability to do as much damage as humanly possible. Got a strong draw on. We're incredibly fast. They're going to struggle with who to send out against us. Probably Jodigan's the best option. Yeah, Jodigan, Dragon Tail is like 56%, and yeah, Jodigan's definitely who they should switch out and do right now. Yeah, they should go Jodigan. We outrage against Jodigan, we do not knock it out. Which kind of sucks. Yeah, there it is. I should have looked at that first. Do I want to outrage now? Or do I want to go into Mascot and try to, This thing's probably going to go for like a Dragon Tail. How do we defeat Jodigan at this point? We got outrage against it. Yeah. 23%. Rough Skin, Rocky Helmet. They're going to set up Stealth Fox. Okay, so, oh, they're going to get a free switch into their, Togekiss, because we have to outrage. Which kind of sucks, but a big hit on the Jodigan, so this thing is a bit less of a threat. I'm not too worried about Stealth Fox on the team right now. Yep, in comes Togekiss. Yeah, we do nothing, and we are confused, but we can swap out. Honestly, I think Pradiesh just came in and said Battle of the Sizzle teams, but we didn't bring our Sizzle. Who's least important right now? Dazzling Gleam knocks us out. Tango's quite important. What can Tango do against Togekiss? Togekiss, like bulky utility against a Salazzle named Tango. We know this thing gets Dazzling Gleam. Sludge Bomb should knock it out. But Tango's quite good against a few others on their team. Do I go into Mascot and let Mascot go down and then go into Tango? That might be our best bet. Yeah. I'm willing to sack Mascot. Bye, Mascot. Thanks for playing. Okay, now we go into Tango, and now I, Sludge Bomb. What do I Fire Blast? Because this thing does not have, I could Fire Blast. How much would Fire Blast do? Like 45%? Air Slash would do like 60% to us, though. So I need to Sludge Bomb. Or, counter argument, I need to, Nasty Plot. I outspeed this thing. I think Nasty Plot's the way to go. Because I can take a hit from this thing. I think. I think I can take a hit. Okay, they're going to go into Blissey. Blissey, defensive. And we are at +2 special attack. Okay, what happens if we get to +4? I'm gonna Nasty Plot again. Because I don't know what this thing's gonna do and I need to find out. They might go for a Protect here, which would be great to Nasty Plot against. I think they might Protect, honestly. So yeah, Nasty Plot's a good play here. They did not go for that. Okay, I got a Fire Blast here. We got to the +4. Fire Blast is the most damage. We got to land 2. And we don't land... Okay, so, well, that sucks. Down Tango's going to die for nothing. That really, really, really sucks. That's just a... That was just a kick in the... Yeah. Honestly, I can go into Mascot and just start fish sweating here. And it's still going to really hurt a lot of their team. Even a Blissey. Well, we managed to knock out at least 2 of them once. We did better than even expected. Our power's more than doubled since last time. And that's good to know. Okay, in comes this thing. Wow. It's Choice Scarf. Okay, how do I just lose to Choice Scarf Togekiss? Togekiss, Choice Scarf versus a Zapdos, Galar, T-Chicken. Yeah, Brave Buddies are my best bet here, but this thing outspeeds me. And it does like 99%, which we do not take. Oh, T-Chicken! But you're gonna go down to, took out half of their team. Well, there we go. That's the end of our regular season for the NDBL. Sorry we could not pick up one last win. We might have been able to do something if that Fire Blast landed, but you know what, let's not dwell on the past. Very well played by my opponent. I'm glad we managed to do a lot more damage to their team than last time. Yeah, anyway. All 3 of them ones were at 100% left, so we would have struggled no matter what. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching. By the way, so it doesn't bug anyone, Zapdos was carrying Blaze Kick, and if Sizzle came out, I was going to say, oh I've got something special for you from Barnyard, which is one of my favourite movies of all time. Anyway, I will see you all next week for, either next week or the week after, I don't know if there's a bye week, for the losers bracket quarterfinals? Yeah, quarterfinals. Hopefully we can do well in that. Host is also in that tournament, so maybe we might go up against them again. But anyway, yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I will see you all in the next one, and I hope you all have a dog-tastic day. I will see you all in the next one, and ODF out. Goodbye.